Hello guys and welcome to King CK2 and the Elf King. We're back to this series now, and in the last episode we had another encounter with the Aedern. Mainly the Duke of Aldberg? Not you. This guy, Duke Gastelm of Aldersberg. We were able to beat him because his forces got glitched. Here in what I've come to understand is basically a glitched out province. They are moving now. The Aedern are. The Aldersberg forces are still there. This province appears to be glitched, and whoever goes in it seems to just kind of stay there, which is really weird. So I don't know what's going on there. At the same time, Lyria and Rivia it's collapsed. I mean, it's completely collapsed. The Queen is now defending against a major revolt that's going to win. So we're going to see a new kingdom there. It's a chance for us to take some land, maybe from there. Malpaga, Devis, these titles that we used to hold. We also held Posthuman, but that's under Temerian control, and they are a little more powerful than they were a while ago. They've been able to keep things stable. But, most important of all things that happened in the last episode, yes, the Hochland have invaded. The Kagan of the Hochland. So this is the Great Horde. It's part of one of the DLCs. I think it's actually called the Great Horde. And, it just randomly invades at this certain point in your playthrough. And as you can see, they carry many event spawn troops. It's very similar to the Aztec invasion. Now, they originally had 60,000 event spawns, so their war with Nilfgaard, and now the war they're fighting right now over Toussaint, has kept them a little weak. Or weaker. They have a lot from their vassals. They're hiring. They have a lot from the Horde. But their event spawn troops are going away, which is really good. Still, we could be seeing the endgame soon because they are invading Toussaint. There's a major group of kingdoms trying to stand up against them. And we know that if Toussaint falls, well, they'll more than likely come next after me. So I have a decision to make right now. I have my 4,500 men over here, raised and reinforcing. Put them down and save some men. I will put them down and save some men, actually. That's not what we're discussing, but what we can do is join this defensive pact against the Hochland. We can join against them, and this defensive pact, which is it? It's the Northern. So you could join that defensive pact and try to stand against the Kagan, which I think I will do. Because if Toussaint falls, the only thing they have before taking me is possibly Ebbing. And then maybe, I suppose, with this title, they could want to take Sodden first and move more to the western front. But I would be right here. I'd be bordering them. No longer having on any unpassable mountains for them to go around. So that's bad. Now, I don't have my full force at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till the end of the year. Gather a couple more men till I have like 4,000. At the very least, and then I'm gonna go and join the defensive pact. So, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that can give me a couple more extra men. So we can put up a maximum of almost 6,000, which would be really good. Sinan, goddammit. Duke Sinan declared his second rivalry war on Count CK2. I don't know that we have anything to stop him this time. I'll ask him again. Last time he forced me to make a marshal, right? So the great King CK2, well, it grieves me deeply. I simply cannot end my war with Count Serdig of Aberon at this time. The die has been cast. Your loyal vassal, Duke Sinan. Oh well. I mean, I knew there was very little chance he would stop it now. That war's gonna go through. Really? Really? Melitelli rebels have risen up in Gallardo, led by a militant priest. Oh, god damn it. I had 4,000 men just here, and I disbanded them because I thought, oh, we just beat a revolt. They won't. Why 25? Werewolf infestation, different culture, different religion. Religious unrest plus 20. Peasant unrest plus 10. Expires in a year. Don't know what this is. Well, that's god-awful. These provinces seem to all be fine. Maine a little less, but I didn't expect another war, nor did I want another war this soon. They're splitting up. Gather the men in Bedonia. Just before they can put someone on all of those provinces, I need these 300 men out of there. If they are splitting up, at least that's good for me. Duquess of Sintra died of an infected wound. I'll raise everyone, actually, while I'm at it. Duke of Man. You can stand down. I don't think I'll need you. Gather every single man I have and send them to the capital. There we go. Everyone to Argon. We have, what? 4.3 thousand. It's more than them, and they are splitting up their forces, which is... I mean, I'm hoping we'll be 900 there. Rasburgians, if you join me. They are suffering attrition, but Gallardo is still weak from the last war. Oh, you guys are such douchebags. I hate the Melatelli people. I need to join against the damn Great Khan, but I can't do it if I'm facing rebellions in my own land. Obviously, this takes priority. I mean, I can't lose my duchy. Gallardo has fallen. They lost a couple of men, but really not significant. They haven't taken the other titles. They're trying to take the duchy. They are. They're also trying to take the duchy of Rasburg. Now, I don't think we need to hire mercenaries. I think we could just charge into Dilla, catch the smaller force, because I think they're going to keep their armies separated. In fact, it looks like they are. So, if we catch the smaller force, we will force them to charge in. Oh, K2 wishes to play a game of dice poker. Okay. He's got a pair of 6s. I have a pair of 5s. Good. I'll call the raise, and I'll keep my 5s. I've rolled squat. I lost. He has a 2-pair. Congrats, Cade. Nice that the dice poker is starting to differentiate, though. The results. You know, if you'd send those men to me, we'd have a much better chance of winning. I might shift this to levy shifted noble obligations, because we are not getting too many men off of them. I mean, an extra 10% would scoop me out. Maybe 100 more men wouldn't be too much. Just don't know if it's even worth it, because it's not that many men at all. Sedig, Gorgant, and there's someone else, right? Rune. Straight to Dilla. Oh, see, now they know that I'm going there, and they're immediately moving to protect. Still, if we can just stay in the lane, at least. The Duke of Rasburg's actually gathering his men to try to lift control of Gallardo. They're not making a push there. It'll be fun, yeah. Oh no, he has rolled nothing. And I have a pair of 1s. I'll call the raise. Keep my 1s. Ooh, triple. And he got nothing. Yeah, my 3 of a kind. My friend Robert has invited me to a great banquet. Lots of people and lots of food. Good. No. It's fallen. Toussaint has fallen. What are they doing? Defending. Defending. They have not declared their next expansion. Kate has a pair of 3s. I have a pair of 2s. Raise the bid. Keep my 2s. Nothing. Okay, I lose to his pair. Join the existing defensive pact. Defensive pact is a group of characters uniting opposing a common enemy who's grown too big and become too much of a threat. If the target of a defensive pact attacks any member of the pact, members will unite in a war to stop their common enemy. We must do this. Let's see how big the... Yeah, it's still massive. So, which one did I join? What? No, I want to join the existing one. not what I want at all. Leave it. I want to join this. It won't let me join the existing defensive pact, really? Is it because I'm of a different religion, maybe? Because that sucks. That really sucks. Who's the leader of this? King Spithev the Usurper. Who's that? You? No, Askaric. Spithev. You're Spithev. I want to join the defensive pact. They're scaring me. Who are you? Alchemist Guild. He's still the leader of that. Nothing... How do I join it? Okay, I'm gonna cut out here for a second to see if I can find out how to join an existing defensive pact, because this seems pretty important. Be back in a little while. Okay guys, I'm back, and I haven't found anything at all. This seems to be the only option for defensive pact, which is making your own new one apparently, which is really, really dumb. So I'm gonna do that. I'm assuming it's because of our different cultures. Because there's a Dryad defensive pact by themselves. They're Dryads, and then the northern one, I suppose, is northern cultures. Like the Brugian is northern. You northern, maybe? No, you're dwarven. So I think you have your own. Yeah, dwarven defensive pact is its own. You're northern, which is really the only defensive pact that can stand against the Hawkland. I mean... It's really, really bad because I don't have any independent elf lords who could join me. I have these guys. They're all very weak. If they joined my defensive pact, it'd be a little better, but I don't think they even will because they're quite a bit away from Hawkland. Dalbothana, meanwhile, is owned by non-elves. That's the only other elven province, so really it's just my kingdom. That is elves. A little bit of trouble in that regard. I'll have to hope one of them can somehow halt their advances. Because if not, I think we're done. I think this series is going to be finished. I think they're going to kill us. $4,600. We're recruiting, reinforcing quite a decent amount. They're losing men in the sieges, which is good. I'm gonna go to Bedonia and see if I can force them off by seemingly moving in. Because they have what? They have forests, which should be good for me, for all my elven guys. Sedig needs an education trait. Good. He's good at diplomacy. Not really, but he likes it. He also somewhat likes martial. Can I give him learning? He's not good at learning. I suppose he'll do diplomacy because that's what he likes, although he's not good at it. Now what's happened there? You've captured him prisoner. Will you just kill him maybe? And then your rivalry? Because that'd be fine by me. Moving on to his younger son, Daffod. Will you back away? They will back away. Good. Do I want to back away? I think we have enough men to beat him in battle here. In the forest where we're all benefiting. He gets a little defensive bonus, but we get a lot of offensive bonuses for forest. So let's do it. There we go, we've engaged them. Routed their center rather quickly, their flanks have gone. And that was a very smooth battle. Easy victory. As it happens, Dranos have infected the lakes. Of course they have. I think I've already called on a Witcher though, haven't I? Come on here, Leonardo. You're going to die. Now, are you still... Okay. You're in Bedonia. Go to Dilla, because that seems to be the more pressing threat. So maybe go there. Bedonia seems to be okay. I mean, even without the counselor in there, it should be somewhat decent. 4%? Will it keep rising? Mahakemna reclamation of Vizima. They're trying to take Vizima now, the capital. They are bordering it. They have really made big strides into Temerian land. And Temeria is weakened from their other war. Temerian revolt rose up. Fantastic. Improved relation with Sinan. Put our men down. We have a decent amount of gold. We'll be making more. We need a new steward, so... Oh, because he's in the dungeons. Okay. Lisparalan, the druid. Maybe. Collect taxes for me. Oh, there he is. He's ransomed him. Saradig, you can rejoin the council. Why do you not like me? Desires the duchy. Oh, come on, dude. Desires the duchy. Have some gold and be done with it. He's in Maclineth, improving relations with Sinan. I think those relations are fine, so go to the Duke. Queen of Lyria and Rivia has died. Under suspicious circumstances, her son, King Massimo the Wise, is inherited. Not very wise, because this Lyrian revolt is going to succeed. His capital is actually Atostra. So Lyria was taken by a dwarf. I'm assuming a Scoia'tael dwarf. He's actually joined the Dwarven Pact. Did anyone join my pact? Would I get news of it? I think I would. No. So Lyria is very weak right now. They're not going to be able to hold on. What are you doing? Nothing for the moment. To the vivacious rogue Sedig, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. We request that you honor your obligation and answer this call to arms against Kagan Huleku. Ah, so if I join a defensive pact, it asks anyone in a defensive pact. Now they're invading Ebbing, and everyone is joined against him, including the Elf King, I think. We'll help defend the Southern King best we can. This is Druidic, actually, which is interesting. Now, what can I do? I have many allied forces, I expect. Where's everyone? I think they just haven't... There we go. So I could try to join up with a larger force. What I think I'll do is I'll gather my men, march in through Toussaint, maybe take some of their land, maybe beat some of these smaller troops, but just kind of stay around this area. We could join a larger force, but I think they will gather enough large armies themselves that I don't need to bother with that. So good that at least the defensive pact thing did work, despite me being in my own. It's really cool that every single major king in the world is gathering. Look at this, all of them. Everyone is gathering, except for these douchebag elven counts. They don't want to do that. Everyone else, though, even the island people, are gathering against Hawkland. This is one war I don't think we'll win, though, because it's for Ebbing. I think they'll just storm in and take this before any of our armies can get south. I think the defensive pact will work better if the Hawkland invade, say, Sodden, or even me, because we'll be closer to be able to react. Even Toussaint was a little ways away from most of the kings with all these impassable little things. They had to come all the way around. So definitely one of these kingdoms is going to be better to defend. And look at that. There's already a revolt breaking out. Hawklandish revolt. This is really big. Led by Aiden. He's got almost 18,000 men behind him. He's taken some major pieces of land with him. The Kingdom of Matina. He's got the King of Nazir. Sintra has stayed away, though. He's got most of Toussaint as well. Rising up for him. So, a lot of people don't seem to like the Hawklands. Shock and awe. The merchants have been patiently waiting for your promised Witcher, but there still hasn't been any sign of him, and their losses accumulate. The merchants ask you to finally deal with the drowners. I'll send my soldiers this time. Yes, if there's no Witcher coming, I'll send my own men. The merchants are complaining once more. The soldiers made an even bigger mess than drowners, though the drowners have been disposed of. Dissatisfied merchants So that's a higher city tax in Dilla, I think it was, which isn't good. They still have Kikimora infestations, werewolf infestations in Bedonia. Those revolt risks are gone, though. We've been able to stabilize the situation there, so that's good. I wonder if with enough time of us ruling over, that's how the religion would be able to convert, maybe. Don't know. Druidless Sparlan has been visiting the sick in your court and helping them, trying to alleviate their sufferings. That's nice. Such actions demand a reward. I am charitable, so let's do that. You're my 5,000 men. Put 3,700 from Atudvert. I don't even know where that is. This little county, really. They gather quite a decent amount of men. They're going into Toussaint as well. I don't think my original plan can go since all this nearby land has revolted. Which is, granted, a lot better. Intrigue. You're good at and you like... Oh, you actually are good at polymath and you like it. Let's do polymath, see if I can get someone to succeed at that. How's Ebbing holding on? They're gathering their 10,000 men. And no signs of Hawklands. Game of Dice Poker. Fine. Hey, the Queen of the Fields bring me luck. He's gotten a pair of 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Queen of the Fields is good. We'll raise the bid, of course. And we'll pass because we have a straight. My 5 high straight beats his 2 pair. Good. Good poker action. Recognizing virtues and talents that others possess is truly a virtue. I'm truly blessed by having a steward that truly knows how to govern a realm. A lot of trulies there. Reward him, I guess? Don't know what we're rewarding him with, but yeah, sure. Oh, well, that's a peasant revolt. Who's coming in? Oh, they're gonna attack one man of Prisak. There's a small Hawkland force. Okay, we've gathered our men. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. 5,000. You to the center. You to the center. Give you to the flanks, and you to the flanks. How's that? It's pretty well balanced. Give you back, and you back. There you go. Perfectly balanced, almost. Gurgant and Rune. So now we have our armies. We can march across the northern border, I suppose. Like that. Or through Prisak. I don't think we'll do that. We can go through the Hawklandish Revolt and right through to Beauclair. Which is actually a palace. Ancient Palace of Beauclair. That was the Toussaint capital. I think that's what we'll do. Right to Beauclair. It'll keep us with better supply limit because we pass through not allied lands, but not enemy lands. My king, I could not bear the fact that Duke Sinan of Elkstreg has insulted you. In case you missed it, it was during our conversation last feast about bears. What? We had a conversation about bears? Well, okay. Well, he meant he hated you. Okay. Outrageous, I discredit him and whatnot. Or outrageous, I ignore him. Both are outrageous. Well, I know he's a little crazy, so it's not like I don't believe you, Robert. Plus, we're friends. Though you are deceitful. So, I'm gonna buy it. I mean, he's insane, this man. This guy's just crazy. Some good victories going on. We have plus 20% actually. A lot is probably from holding. Controller holds up. Ebbing only 2.5 actually. Occupation's going well. But you see the forces start to pour in. We'd like you to back our plot to fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Elkstreg. So the Count of Nas wants the duchy. He wants to start taking land. He wants to usurp Sinan, who he knows I don't really like too much. No. Not going to be part of plots of my subjects. I won't say anything, though. I won't force you to end that. Feel free to keep going. Kovir and Pavis has gotten here very quickly. 7,500. Where are you guys? Because Pavis is here, right? No, that's Prisak. What's Pavis, then? Oh, is that the island people? No. Because they've gathered a separate 7,500 men. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Assume you have a fleet. Yeah. So the way northern people were able to send a fleet with their men. That 11,000 stack marching across the river should be somewhat threatening. Look at that, 51,000. So their horde is being destroyed a little. Their event spawn troops are going down. Good job, guys. Really a wonderful sight to behold. See the entire, not planet, continent, I guess, come together. I don't know if this is the planet, actually. Maybe The Witcher is a flat Earth. Maybe. The war ended as he joined the Reclamation as a defender. Gawain Desmond ended. Okay, so he ended his own revolt by just joining the defensive pact. Or the war. Doesn't seem he did. Malakamian Reclamation still ongoing. Able to beat 2 men. Oh! Don't like that. Huifitel. They're going right past you. If we can gather enough troops, we might be able to meet that massive stack, guys. Imagine crushing 25,000 of the Kagan's men. That would be big. That would be very big. They have 18,000 right here. March toward them, actually. Go right at them. They're almost running away. Volvari's host declared his claim on Dalbathana. What? Wait, is this good for me? Are you independent? You are. With 9,000 men, that's very good for me. Oh, no. That's very good for me. Oh, should I march north and declare war on the Adrian? Because I actually know where all their... I don't think I can because I'm allied with them. Where are the Adrian men? Here, most of them. And they're attached, it seems. So can this war be a success? Hopefully. Hopefully they can get there and win that war. Because then Dalbathan is independent and I can just take him out. Should also make the Adrian significantly weaker. Siege of Chateau Beauclair. Where is that? This? Yeah. Oh god, they're pouring in. They're starting to pour in. Just send you completely down south. Losing men already. My liege, during my stay in Argon, I found a great philosopher who has agreed to help me with my studies to enhance culture in the county. With your permission, I would suggest that we employ him. Of course. Should I even march south? It might do me better to stay near my own lands and take some of these provinces. Get occupation bonuses. So how many men do you have here? That's around 20,000, right? And then you have another 15k there. So that's 35. You have almost 15 here, so that's around 50. So you have already 50k on path and in Hochland land. I don't think my 4k will actually be too helpful. And everyone seems to be going south. I'm going to turn tail. Yes. The Hochland revolt was ended, I just noticed. It was immediately defeated. So I'll turn tail to one of these. Ooh, you might be weaker. Take one of these provinces. The question is which one. This seems to be rather weak. 1,000. Another 1,000. 700. We'll go to Cade Mercade. So, I mean, also it'll help me not lose that many men to attrition, because that's going to be terrible. My lord, there is a noble warrior at the gate. He says he is a veteran of many battles and desires to become a champion of your house. He praises your wisdom and honor and pledges to always defend you and your household if you'll accept him in your retinue. Welcome, I do need more commanders. Firsil. Let me have a look at you. Firsil Firsilid. Skilled tactician, strong and brave. You seem like a good man. Immediately, I want you as a commander. fact, Rune, you can return. Fiercehill can command this flank. Melee or the Hollow? Diplomacy or Stewardship? Diplomacy, he likes both of these. These ones he has a little bit of a problem with. Oh, he also likes Martial, where he's good. There you go, Meleer. My grandson through my dead daughter, Marwena. He's the sickly one. He is malnourished. Able to beat another small force. The war is immediately starting to turn. Oh no. They've caught the armies of Ebbing. That might be the end of it. Only 6% really for defeating the main armies. Suppose we do have a lot of armies. Look at that. It lost 560. I'm not going to win that one either. Oh, wait. 22nd of August. He stopped. No, he's still going. I don't know what I'm seeing. Where are you going? You're going after them. Yes, go to Fenaspra. Go, go, go. The armies are starting to fall in. They might be able to do this. My liege, during my stay in Argon, I found a great philosopher who has agreed to help me with my studies to enhance culture. Yes, I've already said yes. Take the money and leave. Invasion of Ebbing. How can I rely on my generals when their understanding of warfare is so lacking compared to my own? I could teach Fiercehill a thing or two. Heavy infantry leader. Lecture him on heavy foot, of course. Fiercehill gratefully accepted my lessons on the art of war, with more generals like me who can stand against us. Good. Good job. Oh, look at this. What a beautiful sight our army's gathering. What are you doing? Why are you falling back? You have to stay together and go. Oh, this is going to be a big one. My siege is going well. Look at that major battle. That's the Aedern standing together against a massive force of Hawkland. The siege is over. The defenders, they're winning in morale, it looks like, but by very little. Siege is over and the defenders have finally surrendered. Your troops are resting and celebrating victory, but some soldiers are using the chance to fill their own pockets, going all around place, taking everything that isn't tied down. Yes, let's loot their lands. No, actually no. I mean, these are people we're trying to help out, right? Go right here to Lurik. Let's take that as well. We're adding very minimal help in occupation. Which one did we take? Caed Mirked. We had 4.2%. It's not bad. Yeah, the Aedern were defeated, but they took a chunk of them. That Battle of Routsamol. Look at that. 3,000 Hawkland dead. Is good. Is very, very good. Siege camp outside Lurik have attracted all manner of rabble, so more men are joining my ranks here because they do. A lot of men seem to have joined my ranks in these little sieges. Obviously the rabble. 0? Really? Steward Count Seradig has collected a special tithe in Argon. Excellent news. Is it because you serve... No, you serve directly to him. Oh boy. Where are you going with that force? Certainly you don't mean to come after little old me. I mean, I'm not a threat to you, are you? Am I? Where are you going? Beauclair. Okay, they're going north. That's fine. Bye. As long as he's not coming for me. That's fine. That's the Khan himself. Siege is over and the defenders have surrendered. They have earned a reward, but no looting, yes. So right here. I'm going to end this episode here, actually. We might win this. I thought for sure, actually, when this war broke out, because it was ebbing, that the Hawkland would just storm in, quickly take it. It would be a loss. Thought maybe we could cripple some of their numbers. But we've done a pretty good job. We haven't won any major battles. But you'll see here, look at their numbers. Just kind of go down in some battles. That's 1,000. That's another 700. Another couple of men. More and more. There's 3,000 in Ratzamal. They're losing little forces. Their event spawn's down to 25,000 from its original 60. Their hired is almost down. Their horde doesn't even show up anymore. We've actually destroyed their horde. So now it's mostly just what they're getting from vassals and their own demesnes, which is fantastic. The Kagan's being slowed down for sure. For sure. And it might be that in the next war, in the next episode, sorry, this defensive pact can hold steady and push the Hochland back, because look at all the ally armies now falling into Ebbing. They're all getting there. There's more coming in every day. Doesn't seem to be any northern armies missing. In other good news, the Adern are probably going to lose Dalbathana because of this war. They have been very weakened. We might take advantage when this war is over to declare war on them also. I'm not blind to that. A lot of good things going on right now. And yeah. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, do like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.